It's kind of a love letter to every movie I grew up loving, science fiction films from the 80s and 90s. I kind of put them all in a pot, tried to stir it enough that something a bit different came out. Um, it was really like, it's kind of a fairy tale, but hopefully has a lot of emotion. I was very inspired as a kid by films like E.T., where, I went in hoping to see aliens and spaceships, and I actually got pulled into this very like emotional journey with these two characters, and I was trying to sort of do a nod to that kind of film. Just the idea of like having a science fiction film set in Asia, like I hadn't seen that before. It was like that perfect, like James Cameron had taken things like the Vietnam War and put it into space with aliens and Avatar, and the idea of taking science fiction and putting it in the paddy fields of Southeast Asia was like something that felt like it was missing on the Blu-ray shelf. And so I got really excited about doing it, and it's just, I don't know, it's very, when you get the crew to a small enough size, it's actually cheaper to go anywhere in the world than it is to build a set against green screen or whatever. And so the idea was like, let's just go to the best place in the entire world. And we went to like the temples of, in the Himalayas, we went to like floating villages and he was like, I'm in, let's do it. Everything was equally hard. It was a 6-month shoot. It just never relented. We were every single, you watch, if you see the movie, every single scene's a brand new location. It's like this journey through this futuristic war zone. And so the movie doesn't stop. We didn't stop when we were filming it. It was 6 months of back to back, 8 different countries. We traveled 10,000 miles. Just the idea of doing something like ultra real like that and then adding all this science fiction to it was just like, I managed to convince the studio crazy enough to agree to it. Epic, cinematic emotion.